Hello，唔知大家喺 Zoom 嗰度聽唔聽到我把聲？咁如果 OK 嘅話咧，咁大家可以喺個聊天室嗰度打個 Y 字啦，因為我係 YY 嘛，係咪？咁歡迎大家啦。咁抽空今晚咧亦都我哋有線上同埋線下嘅朋友喺度嘅，咁歡迎大家先。咁我哋咧今日咧係啦。喺個 Part Two 嘅呢個MetaPWR Training 入邊咧，我哋今日咧亦都有個好重要嘅嘉賓嚟咗。咁喺介紹佢出場之前咧，咁我有少少同大家講一講聲先。咁我哋今次咧，其實咧同以往一樣啦，我哋嘅 training 咧所講嘅內容咧係喺內部嘅教育去使用。咁而我哋都唔可以咧係宣稱任何一啲醫療嘅功效，亦都唔建議大家咧係去對外咧作任何醫療效果嘅宣稱嘅。咁而亦都係根據我哋喺官方去建議大家使用嘅方法去應用啦。咁所以喺過程入邊咧，咁我哋其實今日咧嗰個內容咧都會幾豐富下嘅。咁但係內容方面咧，咁我哋只供係今晚咧呢度咧係去同大家分享。咁而呢一個 PowerPoint 咧都係唔暫時喺我哋 launch 產品之前咧係唔會公開俾大家。咁如果大家喺個課堂入邊係對我哋嘅內容係有興趣嘅話咧，你哋自己可能自行 screen cap 係啦。咁跟住即係可以自己可以去溫習翻咁樣。咁而我哋今日咧會講到啲乜嘢咧？咁我哋應該大家我諗佢哋都相信係。之前我哋已經上過 Eric 嗰堂啦，咁大概每個產品係有啲咩特點啊，同埋咧我哋應該去點樣使用咧，應該都會有一個基礎喺度。咁而今日咧，我哋喺 Part Two 入邊咧會同大家講啲乜嘢咧？咁我哋會再去同大家講翻究竟 MetaPWR 係啲乜嘢嚟啦？咁每隻產品佢最核心嘅一個優點喺邊度？咁而同埋就係Jason 亦都會分享唔同嘅一啲喺市場上邊已經用咗 MetaPWR 嘅一啲用家或者 leaders 嘅分享啦。咁相信咧，我哋喺較早之前啦，都有好多我哋嘅領袖們啦，都已經開始食緊 MetaPWR。咁而亦都咧收取咗大家嘅一啲問題。咁咧我哋就會 gather 咗一啲問題咧，咁咧就會喺今晚亦都同大家去講下咁樣嘅。咁所以咧，咁事不宜遲啦，咁我哋有請我哋今晚嘅嘉賓 Jason。
Well, I thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be with everyone in Hong Kong. It has been so long. Haven't been able to come and be with you, and I am so excited to be here in Hong Kong again. It's been a long time. So thank you.
OK，咁Jason 就話好高興喺度好多年之後咧，可以翻到嚟香港見到大家啦。咁佢都即係好興奮嘅，即係可以話聽到可以過嚟香港嘅話，佢都急不及待舉手話想，哎呀我過嚟，不如我都開一場啦咁樣。咁相信大家可能唔知，其實咧 Jason 咧喺之前喺香港亦都住過。大概2年嘅時間，咁所以咧佢其實基本上都識講翻幾句廣東話嘅喎，係咪啊 Jason？
係啊，以前喺香港住，但係好耐之前啦，但係唔記得好多，所以喂幫助翻譯嘅，所以唔好意思啊，但係I am very happy to be here, very happy to be back in Hong Kong again.
咁好啦，咁我哋有請 Jason 開始，即係為我哋講下今日佢俾我哋嘅東西。
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Well, we get to talk about MetaPWR. I am so excited about talking to all of you about MetaPWR. It's very exciting products. We've seen exciting things in the United States, and we're so excited to be launching MetaPWR here in Hong Kong.
咁咧，我哋其實咧就喺年會嘅時候咧，就已經係 launch 咗呢個 MetaPWR 啦。咁大概已經有半年嘅時間，亦都好高興地以至到其他嘅市場，包括香港啦，都將會去上市呢個產品啦。
So let's get started. Let's talk first. What is MetaPWR? And that is very important to understand, even in the name of MetaPWR, because it helps explain the system and how it works and what to expect from MetaPWR.
OK， 咁我哋開始之前咧，都會講下 MetaPWR 其實個意義喺邊度。咁我相信大家對於亦都有用開我哋好多產品啦。我哋每個產品其實個名咧都已經可以去 define 咗佢係一個乜嘢嘅產品。咁所以首先我哋要了解 MetaPWR 呢件事點樣去 reflect 呢個成套系列嘅產品嘅功效。
So when we have meta stands for metabolism. And really what we're saying with metabolism, the basics of metabolism is converting the food we eat into energy throughout our body. There are other things the metabolism does as well, but that's one of the key aspects. And that's what we're focused on is specifically metabolism.
Okay. 咁所以首先啦，行先嘅係 meta 係代表 metabolism， 即係新陳代謝啦。咁呢一套系列咧，主要就係大家都知道新陳代謝佢主要嘅作用咧，就係將我哋食到嘅食物去轉變成一啲能量，係供給我哋嘅身體去運作同埋去建構嘅。
And that's important for many functions of a healthy body. If we don't have good, strong metabolism, we're going to see a lot of health issues that may start early, but definitely as we progress in age, if we don't have a healthy metabolism, we're going to have a lot of health issues in the future.
咁如果咧係新陳代謝唔係咁好嘅時候咧，咁我哋嘅代謝能力會減慢啦，而亦都提供唔到我哋身體所需嘅一啲能量，咁造成咧身體上面其實會係嗰個功能咧亦都會係減退。
Okay, so we have metabolism and then we have power. Now you might think, oh, that's just power, a strong metabolism. But the letters of power that we have specific meaning.
係啦，咁我哋講 MetaPWR 啦，唔單止係講新陳代謝呢個力量，咁而單呢3個英文字母其實佢都有佢嘅意義喺度，所以我哋咧喺 MetaPWR 呢個字入邊 PWR 其實有代表佢嘅意思。
Yeah, and we have P is for personal, so this is a personal system, and then W wellness, R realized, so your personal wellness realized, and that is extremely important in understanding MetaPWR.
OK， 咁所以成套系列嘅靈魂咧，就係新陳代謝係每一個人嘅健康係去點樣去體驗同埋去關注自己呢件事，咁而去發揮到呢個成套 MetaPWR 嘅效用。
And one of the key understandings of this is to know that MetaPWR will be your own personal journey. You don't look to others and compare. You need to look at yourself and how MetaPWR is helping you and helping your metabolism get healthier.
係啦，咁所以其實已經好明確地就係講緊呢一套產品，其實對於每個人嘅體質亦都會唔同。咁所以成個系列咧，你食咗嘅時候係你自己嘅一個 personal 嘅一個旅程嚟嘅。你嘅身體係點樣反應，亦都唔需要去同其他任何人去比較。咁係因應你個人身體嘅需要咧，去作去調整。
So let's get into some of the products. Let's get into specifically the metabolic blend. This is a key blend of essential oils that are truly going to help your metabolism get healthier.
咁所以呢度咧就其實都翻之前喺 convention Dr. Hill 所講啦，咁成套系列入邊咧 MetaPWR Blend 呢個配方咧係一個好緊要嘅一個產品嚟嘅，咁而亦都係牽引住成套系列點樣去幫助你嘅新陳代謝成個系統。
And as this mentions, the MetaPWR blend is in each of the products. We see the power of essential oils in helping the metabolism get healthier. And so we have that blend in each of the products of MetaPWR.
係啦，咁所以因為佢係一個好主要嘅一個元素喺呢個 system 入邊啦，所以 MetaPWR 系列入邊每一隻產品都包含咗 MetaPWR Blend。
Now, let's talk about something that's very similar to the MetaPWR blend. Many of you may know Slim and Sassy, which has five 5 different essential oils.
係啦，咁大家相信咧，之前咧我哋亦都有呢個 Slim and Sassy 呢個產品啦，咁佢嘅入邊嘅配方咧，亦都係有呢5隻嘅精油去做佢嘅調配。
And we've had this great product for many years, and many have really loved it, used it, and had great help and success with their metabolism and their overall health.
咁相信大家咧之前如果係有用過 Slim and Sassy 嘅話咧，都明白到佢嘅功效其實都係好大，而同時間亦都好多朋友會員啊，亦都好中意用佢，見到佢嘅成效。
And what we find actually in MetaPWR is we take the same essential oils that were in Slim and Sassy, but what we did is we adjusted the ratio of how much of each of the oil that we have in MetaPWR to make it even better.
係啦，咁而 MetaPWR 咧，雖然大家可能知道佢都係包括呢5隻精油喺入邊，咁但係佢哋嘅比例分配咧係提升咗，我哋去再調配過，而使到佢嘅功效咧係更加顯著。
And the reason we can do it, the reason we can make it better is each of these essential oils, as we know, has its own chemistry. And so as we change the ratio of how much of each essential oil is in MetaPWR, we are changing the overall chemistry of this MetaPWR metabolic blend.
係啦，咁而5隻嘅精油入邊咧，佢每一隻入邊亦都同相對應其他嘅精油咧有一個化學嘅作用啦。而按我哋去再調配過嘅比例個配方咧，係可以去增強到佢嗰個化學作用，而令到新陳代謝呢個效果咧係相對益彰。
So let's get in and let's talk about some very exciting research that our scientists have done to study what Slim and Sassy has done to some degree, but really what MetaPWR is really helping us also see some of the metabolic benefits of this blend.
好，咁我哋而家就去講下喺我哋科研嘅背後咧，其實咧做咗一啲係臨床嘅研究啦，係去證明我哋嘅 MetaPWR 咧係點樣可以幫到新陳代謝。
So our scientists wanted to see, could MetaPWR affect our cells? Could it go in and really help in affecting specifically fat cells?
我哋其實咧喺嗰個研究入邊咧係針對一啲脂肪細胞，咁而每個人咧身體入邊亦都有好多脂肪細胞，咁喺佢嗰個成長過程入邊咧，佢由正常由0天開始啦，至到佢囤積去脹大咗嘅脂肪，中間我哋點樣可以係去令到佢去減緩呢一個過程。
And so here is a diagram showing at day 0 a cell, and this is what's called a stem cell. This is a cell that doesn't have any specific it's not something a specific cell. It's just a basic cell, and it's going to have different chemistry interact on it to create it into what will become a fat cell.
係啦，咁由佢係初開始喺第一日複製出嚟嘅一啲單一細胞啦，咁佢慢慢地其實佢會有一啲化學嘅作用嘅時候咧，會演變成我哋一啲脂肪囤積嘅細胞。
And as you can see, going from day 0 to day 2, as it becomes a fat cell, it will start collecting as a fat cell the lipids or the fat. And as you see in day 14, that's when it becomes a true fat cell, which has all that lipid within itself.
係啦，咁喺呢個圖入邊你都睇到啦，咁其實有3個其他嘅細胞啦，咁佢慢慢喺日數嘅過程入邊咧，就會一路咁樣囤積咗好多脂肪喺入邊。
So again, we wanted to see, is there an essential oil blend that can stop that process, stop the process of that cell turning into a fat cell or stopped it from collecting the lipid droplets as it becomes a fat cell.
咁我哋嘗試咧就係用我哋嘅精油配方啦，去阻止呢一個過程，而令到咧呢啲細胞咧係唔會去再吸入更多嘅脂肪。
And as you can see from here in this, we're going from day 0, where it's a stem cell. And this is a picture of actual stem cells where they're not a fat cell yet, but as it becomes one in day 14, this is a fat cell with all the lipid droplets within it or the fat within it.
係啦，咁而家睇到嘅咧就係真真實實喺顯微鏡底下咧，見到一啲嗰啲細胞啦，咁由開初變成囤積咗脂肪之後咧，嗰個樣子係。
So again, we want to see is there a blend of oils that can do this? And here's another diagram just showing what it kind of looks like. As we age, as we become adults, we actually don't create new fat cells. What we have is what we have. But what we have is those fat cells, if we gain weight, they will become bigger. They will start adding more lipids to it. And that is where we're gaining that fat into our bodies.
咁呢個咧就係比較再簡單啲去解釋嗰個頭先一啲好科學嘅圖啦。咁想象就係其實每個人咧喺去到一個年紀嘅時候咧，其實佢嗰啲脂肪細胞係唔會增多。而點解我哋會脹大會肥咧？就係呢一啲限數入邊嘅細胞咧，佢哋不斷咁樣囤積咗啲脂肪，令到好似右手邊呢一張圖入邊係脹大晒嘅。咁我哋就嘗試喺呢一度去作出呢個調整。
So we took a trial blend and we wanted to see, can we stop that process? Can we stop those fat cells from collecting the lipid or the fat within it? And in our first trial, we did see decrease. And if you see that picture, you see that red, which is the fat decreasing.
係啦，咁我哋有唔同嘅配方去測試啦。喺呢一個測試上邊咧，咁由開始低溫係你見到密密麻麻鋪到滿晒嘅脂肪，去到30個劑量之後咧，其實咧係差唔多已經接近減半。
And as you see down below where it says dosage, that's more of the oil. So 0 means none. We've added no oil to the fat, but as we add more dosage or more oil, we see that decrease.
係啦，咁所以由低溫係冇我哋去服用一個精油嘅配方嘅時候咧，咁去到我哋一路嘅劑量再多啲嘅時候咧，就漸漸見到紅色嘅脂肪咧係越嚟越嚟越。
And as we increase that dosage, as you can see, it becomes less and less. We see less of that red, which means there's less of that fat lipid in the cell, and that's because of the blend, that trial blend that we tested to see if it would work.
係啦，咁所以喺呢一個樣本過程入邊咧，我哋都作出呢個去測試啲過咗唔同嘅劑量之後咧，其實佢個反應係。
So that was one trial blend. So we wanted to see what would we have with others. Just 1 second. Okay, so here what you see is we have testing of 3 different blends. One is Slim and Sassy, one is a basic different formula, and one is MetaPWR.
係啦，咁你見到呢度咧，頭先我哋有一個配方嘅測試喺嗰個大家見到個脂肪個木丸啦。咁而呢一度咧，我哋就集合咗有幾個唔同嘅配方，包括咗係之前嘅 Slim and Sassy 啦，我哋一個另外去再調配嘅一個第2嘅樣本啦，同埋咧我哋而家現階段推出緊嘅 MetaPWR。
So if you look at Slim and Sassy and you look through each of the dosages, it's working. we have a blend that is working, and we're getting less and less fat as we add more of Slim and Sassy. The effect on the fat cells is working, as you can see from the test of the trial.
係啦，咁所以大家見到咧，佢哋咧唔同嘅分別喺嗰個劑量去再加量嘅時候咧，佢哋唔同嘅分別。
If you look at that alternate formula, it's also working. But if you look at the dosage of 30, 60, and 120, it really stops. It doesn't really work as well when even as we're adding more of the oil, it's just not working as well.
係啦，咁其中一個冇咁成功嘅樣本入邊咧，睇到紫色嗰個花啦，咁就係佢去到30個劑量嘅時候，一路再打落去後邊咧，其實咧佢嗰個轉變咧亦都唔大嘅。
But let's look at MetaPWR. Now, this is exciting. If you look even on the dosage of 15, has significant decrease in showing an effect in that decrease in the fat lipids and cells, and it continues to go further and further down as the dosage goes up.
咁大家可以見到咧，由橙色嗰條咧就係我哋嘅 MetaPWR 啦。咁而佢嗰個效果係顯著到咧，去到15劑量嘅時候咧，已經係 drop 得好犀利。咁而一路咧加重個劑量嘅時候咧，佢都係繼續一路 keep 住。
And so this is exciting. We know we had a good product with Slim and Sassy. It worked. We show that it's really affecting the fat cells. It's causing that disruption of the lipids to get into the cells. But MetaPWR is even better.
咁所以綜括呢3個嘅配方入邊咧 ，MetaPWR 呢個效果咧係好顯著嘅。
And this is a key point in metabolism. We want to work to get to not have the cells collect that fat because it causes disruptions within our metabolism. So here we have an essential oil blend that can truly help your metabolism to get healthier and heal.
係啊，咁所以咧喺呢一個配方完成嘅時候咧，咁我哋係揾到呢一個嘅比例配方啦，係好適合去幫我哋呢個新陳代謝去抑制呢個脂肪成長嘅作用。
And so as you see with our metabolism blend, we have different ways. We have the oil itself, we have soft gels, we have belets and gum, different ways of getting the essential oils into our lives each day through different ways, different formats.
係啦，咁所以就住 MetaPWR Blend 呢個精油嘅配方啦，咁喺呢一套系列入邊咧，其實咧有4隻產品咧都係包含咗呢一個MetaPWR Blend 喺入邊嘅。咁包括咗我哋嘅精油啦、我哋嘅 billet 啦、我哋嘅金啦，同埋我哋嘅 soft gel。咁而根據每個人嘅需要咧，係可以使用唔同嘅方法。
But not only directly through these products, but we also in our other MetaPWR products, we also have the blend because as you saw from that study, the higher dosage that we get, the more we get, the better the result. And so we have it in many ways to help you really get the power of the MetaPWR metabolic blend.
係啦，咁頭先講咗啦，MetaPWR Blend 係去令到去抑制呢個細胞脂肪成長。咁除咗佢本身單一係有一個 MetaPWR Blend 之外咧，我哋成個系列不同嘅產品咧，亦都包含咗呢一個配方喺入邊。咁所以頭先睇到啦，劑量越嚟越多嘅時候咧，其實咧你嗰個效果就會好顯著。咁而成套系列入邊咧，其實你都可以按你自己嘅需要。一陣我哋都會講每個產品亦都有唔同嘅功效啦。咁而所有嘅產品亦都包含咗一個配方喺入邊。
So again, just like before with Slim and Sassy, we have that benefit of helping the cells to not mature and stop that maturity of the fat cells to not let that happen. We also have the benefit of curbing cravings. I know many people love Slim and Sassy for that benefit. They'll put it in water or they'll do the soft gel, help with cravings. The new MetaPWR blend does the same thing, helps with cravings, which is extremely important in helping to manage our weight, which is going to help manage our metabolic health.
咁所以咧，除咗係呢個抑制脂肪細胞成長之外啦，咁同 Slim and SARS 一樣啦，佢都包含咗你去服用咗之後咧，係會抑制你嘅食慾嘅。咁而當你唔係身體所需，而只係嗰個慾望去食得多咗呢啲食物嘅時候咧，對你嘅新陳代謝都會有影響。咁所以喺一個控制食慾方面咧，咁亦都可以控制到你去食到你真正需要嘅東西。
So again, we have a great essential oil blend using the power of essential oils to help our metabolism. But we also have other incredible products within the MetaPWR system that help our metabolism get healthier, but in different ways, different formats of helping that to happen.
係啦，咁我哋頭先講咗啦，MetaPWR 呢個配方啦，咁而我哋而家開始咧就會講下其他唔同喺呢一個系列入邊嘅產品喺 MetaPWR 呢個複方以外，再加強咗一啲乜嘢功效。
So we have MetaPWR Assist. It is an incredible product with cutting-edge technology using the power of many herbs and to find ways to help our metabolism be healthier, but in a different way than even the blend.
係啦，咁我哋咧就喺呢一個MetaPWR Assist 呢個平衡膠囊入邊咧，亦都採用咗其他唔同嘅植物配方啦，去提升咗佢新陳代謝功效。
Okay, so here's some of the ingredients in there. We have mulberry, we have cinnamon. Like I mentioned, we have the metabolic blend, so you're getting the power, that benefit of the blend. We also have another ingredient we're not showing it here, but it's berberine, which also helps with another key ingredient in MetaPWR Assist.
咁所以咧MetaPWR Assist 咧係其實再去針對性其他嘅一啲身體上面新陳代謝嘅功效啦，例如咧係我哋有個桑葉啦，咁之前我哋嘅課堂入邊咧亦都大概講咗桑葉其實佢係提供一個 DNJ 嘅東西，咁而另外咧仲有我哋嘅 cinnamon bud 喺入邊。
So I know you did some trainings recently, but so I won't go into real detail, but let's talk just real quickly about what the MetaPWR Assist is doing and how it helps our metabolism be healthier, helps our metabolism get healthier.
OK， 咁我哋去睇下呢一個去作一啲研究嘅效果啦。咁樣點樣 assist 呢一個產品咧，去協助到我哋新陳代謝，而尤其呢一個產品咧係針對我哋嘅血糖嘅穩定性。
So as we eat food, especially when we have carbohydrates, the carbohydrates are turned into sugars, which could go into our blood.
咁所以咧，喺我哋基本嘅飲食上邊啦，咁食咗嘅碳水化合物啦，好多時咧我哋會食得好多啦，或者係佢亦都係一個主要嘅食材咧，去轉變成一啲葡萄糖去到我哋身體入邊嘅。
So as that blood sugar goes up, our body needs to help adjust the blood sugar, and so it releases insulin. And as the blood sugar goes up, our insulin goes up.
咁同時間佢將佢演變成葡萄糖嘅時候咧，我哋嘅血糖亦都會去飆升。咁所以喺我哋嗰個 MetaPWR Assist Plan 入邊咧，係點樣去令到控制佢去穩定佢呢個演變嘅過程係去加強呢個胰島素嘅反應。
And as you can see that first chart above, that's the blood sugar going up and down and up and down, which to be honest isn't healthy. Our body doesn't like to have the blood sugar go up with insulin going up and down. It actually isn't healthy for our metabolism.
係啦，咁你上邊咧見到咧，其實就係2個禮拜入邊咧係冇服用呢個 assist 嘅。咁你見到佢嘅升跌嘅幅度咧係好大，又升又跌，又升又跌，又升又跌，係一個血糖唔係好穩定嘅一個狀態。
As you can see on the chart below that, we want to have more of an even, maybe just slight up and down, but much more even control of our blood sugar.
咁喺下邊咧就係喺2個禮拜入邊，亦都係有 keep 住食用呢個 assist 啦。咁所以大家見到咧，佢嗰個幅度咧其實係 都有上同埋落，但係咧嗰個幅度係好細，而且咁平。
And what this does helps in that keeping the blood sugar more even because it has ingredients in there that go in and takes the carbohydrates. It inhibits or stops the carbohydrates from going into the blood, so it minimizes the effect of the blood sugar on our bodies.
係啦，咁而頭先提到咧，其中一個嗰個成分啦，桑葉啦，佢包含嗰個啲 NJ 咧，其實就係去緊抱呢一啲碳水化合物，而令到佢去減緩咧，將呢一啲碳水化合物變成呢一個葡萄糖嘅速度，而令到佢控制呢個血糖。
And again, this is extremely important for metabolic health. You want to keep the blood sugar much more even, and the assist is a great way of doing that. As you take it with your meal, especially if it has carbohydrates, it's going to help keep the carbohydrates again from getting into the blood, which will then cause the insulin to spike, which is not good.
係啦，咁所以咧，assist 咧係一個好主要嘅產品啦，係去幫你去食到一啲碳水化合物嘅時候咧，可以控制到佢，而令到佢冇咁快啲葡萄糖入到去血入邊，令到嗰個胰島素係唔多伏。
So again, we have MetaPWR Assist, extremely important in managing our metabolic health, helping our metabolic health metabolism to be healthier, is managing the blood sugar spikes. We don't want to have that. We want good, even blood sugar that is very healthy, and it's just better for our bodies to do that.
咁所以呢一個產品入邊咧，係去點樣去幫助我哋嘅新陳代謝會好啲咧？就係針對喺個血糖嘅控制上。
The other thing, as you can see, where it helps the different things it talks about here, where we're decreasing post-meal glucose spikes or the blood sugar spike. But the third one, stabilizing energy. By controlling our blood sugar, we're not having ups and downs. We're just keeping good, solid energy throughout the day.
係啦，咁所以咧最主要咧控制血糖穩定嘅時候咧，其實就可以幫你好緊要咁樣維持到全天候咧個精力係好充沛。
All right, so let's talk an incredibly exciting product, MetaPWR Advantage.
咁大家應該都好期待咧，係講緊呢個Advantage 啦。
So MetaPWR Advantage is not just one or even just a few ingredients. It is multiple ingredients that are designed to help our metabolism in many different ways.
係啦，咁大家見到呢一張圖啦，咁除咗呢一個 Advantage 嘅產品入邊咧，係有我哋嘅 MetaPWR Blend 之外咧，亦都有好多唔同嘅產品喺入邊去幫助我哋身體唔同嘅需要。
So again, there's a lot of different things it's doing. We don't have time to go over all of them. So let's just talk a few key items that are really important with when we talk MetaPWR Advantage, in particular, the marine collagen.
OK， 咁雲呢一個 Advantage 入邊有好多唔同嘅好嘅產品嘅成分入邊啦。咁我哋咧可能其實應該大家上次喺課堂嘅時候都一有認識過。咁而我哋今次咧亦都咧想針對其中有兩個嘅成分咧去同大家再講一講嘅。咁就係當中係包括我哋嘅膠原蛋白。
Now, I know there are many collagen products out on the market. It's very common, but a lot of them just aren't that great. The science behind them isn't good. Let me talk about how our collagen is much better than the competitor collagen products.
係啦，咁相信咧，膠原蛋白咧，大家咧其實咧對佢嘅認知都唔少啦。咁亦市場上亦都有好多唔同嘅產品宣稱佢哋係有呢個膠原蛋白。咁而我哋嘅膠原蛋白係有勝於其他嘅膠原蛋白啲乜嘢嘅好處咧？咁佢嘅優勝之處喺邊度咧？
So some of the reasons why it's better. One, 12 times more bioavailability.
係啦，咁係喺我哋主要咧就係講緊唔係嗰個量有幾多，係你吸收嘅個速度有幾多。咁所以咧喺我哋嘅膠原蛋白上面咧，我哋嘅產品咧係可以有12倍嘅生物利。
Collagen is actually very known to be very difficult to actually get into our body. We can take collagen, but to have a form that's actually getting into our body to where it needs to be is actually not an easy process, and it can be difficult. And that's a problem with competitor products.
係啦，咁而大家都想要吸收到呢個膠原蛋白嘅時候咧，其實咧佢呢一個元素咧點樣去可以研究去令到你個身體吸收得更快咧？呢個係我哋去針對嘅一個方法嗰個過程啦。咁而唔係呢個過程咧，亦都唔係咁簡單嘅。咁相信所以就係好多坊間嘅一啲宣稱有膠原蛋白咧，未必係可以做到呢一個功效。
Another issue is often the competitor collagen products have only 1, 2, maybe 3 different unique collagen types. There actually are many different. We have 9 unique collagen types, and what that means is that different types of collagen are going to be beneficial in different parts of our bodies.
係啦，咁好多出邊嘅膠原蛋白啦，可能咧只係有1至3種嘅膠原蛋白，獨特嘅膠原蛋白喺入邊。咁而我哋嘅 Vantage 入邊咧係有9種唔同嘅海洋膠原蛋白喺入邊。咁係針對你身體唔同嘅部分咧，而可以俾到佢哋有所需要嘅作用。
We activate the collagen by you. Many collagen are in a liquid format, which doesn't make it very stable.
咁所以咧有好多膠原蛋白咧係要你去吸收咗之後咧，先至發揮到個功用嘅。咁而有一部分咧，可能係一啲水溶性嘅咧，咁可能其實就會冇得俾你個身體去吸收而流失咗。
And that's one of the main reasons why we chose to have the MetaPWR Advantage as a powder. As a powder, it keeps it more stable. And then as you add a liquid, when you put it into water, you are activating that collagen. So you're keeping it stable as a powder, and then you activate it when you add the water.
所以都點解我哋係將一個膠原蛋白放喺我哋 Advantage 呢一個粉狀嘅產品上邊，而令到粉狀咧亦都係令到佢咧嗰個功效更加係穩定。
So let's talk a little bit about, again, that the difference with the different types of collagen. Many collagen have long strands, which makes them difficult to actually be absorbed, to be used within the body.
咁好多膠原蛋白咧，佢其實係一個啲好大嘅分子啦。咁你見到個圖嘅時候咧，其實佢可以係一個好長好闊嘅一個分子，未必咁容易俾身體吸收。
So with our collagen, we have what's called hydrolyzed tripeptide molecules. What we're doing is we're breaking the molecule, the peptide of the collagen, into smaller little pieces so that they're better absorbed into the body.
咁而我哋嘅配方入邊咧，其實佢係用咗呢個水解3性肽分子，係將本身係大分子嘅膠原蛋白咧，將佢去分開成為一啲好細嘅分子 molecule， 去俾你嘅身體更加易吸收到。
So again, this is going to make that collagen more bioavailable. That means it's going to be able to get into our bodies, get into where it needs to be able to process within our digestive systems, which often is difficult for collagen. Our collagen is different and better.
係啦，咁所以因為嗰個吸收嘅能力係頭先有講啦，12倍咁多啦。咁比起平時一啲冇去再將佢分解成一啲細分子嘅膠原蛋白咧，更加俾身體可以用得到呢啲能量。
And here a list of the great things about our MetaPWR Advantage, many of the things that it doesn't have. So we have a lot of things it does, and here are some things that it does not have.
係啦，咁亦都想同大家分享下啦。咁除咗我哋有啲咩優勝係有嘅一啲成分之外咧，我哋亦都想同大家講，我哋嘅產品係唔包括一啲對身體唔好嘅一啲成分喺入邊。
So again, incredible product, a lot of different things. There's other areas we can talk NMN, hyaluronic acid, a lot of things. But tonight I wanted to focus just on the collagen. We'll have more discussions and trainings about the other aspects of MetaPWR Advantage.
係啦，咁所以咧我哋今日咧就唔去好深入咁樣去探討每一個產品入邊有咁多邊種嘅東西。咁相信大家之前喺 training 時有講過。咁而我今日咧就純粹係想 highlight 翻每隻產品佢嗰個主要嘅功效喺邊度，讓大家可以更加明白清楚成個系列嘅產品咧有咩作用。
But the thing I want you to remember, and I think a key aspect of MetaPWR Advantage, this isn't just a collagen product. This isn't just an NMN product. This is a full metabolic health product. It has many different aspects, many different ingredients that are helping our metabolism in many different ways. So it's not just one thing. It's a metabolic product that helps our metabolism overall.
係啦，咁尤其咧係呢一隻MetaPWR Advantage 呢個品狀嘅啦，咁佢唔單止係膠原蛋白啦，唔單止係有 NMN 啦，咁佢係有好多頭先見到唔同種類嘅成分咧，係去全面咁樣去提升我哋嘅新陳代謝。
All right, so let's talk. So we talked the product. Let's talk a little bit about how MetaPWR fits in with the overall aspect of wellness within doTERRA.
係啦，咁佢講翻啦，我哋其實咧一路以嚟咧都好主張呢一個大家應該見到一個健康嘅生活嘅一個金字塔。咁喺我哋新陳代謝層面上面係去點樣去切合我哋嘅呢一個金字塔嘅生活水平。
So this is the doTERRA Wellness Pyramid, which has a layering of different aspects of health and wellness, and as you move up the pyramid.
咁喺呢個金字塔入邊啦，咁大家見到好多唔同嘅層面咧，我哋其實咧身體或者個人咧，佢需要關注。咁由下低去一路向上發展嘅時候咧，咁唔同嘅層次上邊咧，我哋亦都要去作出一個正確嘅去照顧我哋身體嘅需要。
And just like any type of pyramid, the base is extremely important. If you take away the base aspects of a pyramid, the whole thing starts falling apart.
係啊，咁呢個咧其實金字塔亦都好似一個層層疊咁樣咯。你見到最下低底層咧，最基礎就係我哋要有個正確嘅飲食。咁而如果呢一個最低層嘅正確嘅飲食個基礎係冇咗嘅時候咧，我哋如果只針對上面一個新陳代謝或者上邊任何其中一個嘅形態咧，呢個金字塔亦都會去下塌嘅。
As you can see, the base of the pyramid is nutrition and digestion. That's LLV for doTERRA. That is a key aspect of overall health. And MetaPWR and metabolism does not take away the importance of LLV.
咁所以大家喺呢個金字塔度見到啦，正確飲食亦都包含咗我哋一路以嚟大家服用緊嘅 LLV。咁佢係俾到我哋身體一啲營養同埋礦物質，而metabolism 咧係有另外一個對身體調適嘅作用，係唔可以取替。
So everything that you get out of MetaPWR, nothing replaces what you get with LLV. So really, they're building on each other. LLV again is the base, and we add MetaPWR on top to make it even better. Your metabolism health is going to be even better as you continue to use LLV.
亦都有個正確嘅飲食啦，食得健康，你吸收到嘅食物係健康嘅時候，有新陳代謝嘅協助咧，先至可以相輔相成。
So again, truly, they work together. It's even the greens and other products as well, having that nutrition through like the greens, LLV, eating properly as well is extremely important for our base health. Using MetaPWR, using aspects to help your metabolism is just going to make it even better.
係咁，所以咧，我哋由我哋正確嘅飲食做起，而再去升華到去我哋去調適我哋嘅新陳代謝，咁咧先至可以令到咧我哋嘅身體咧會更加。
So I want to emphasize that, especially as you as leaders, LLVs is still extremely important. We want to continue to focus on that, make sure people understand. Now, there may be some who choose to do MetaPWR. That's fine, but still, I want you to also realize the importance of LLV. MetaPWR does not replace LLV. It just makes us healthier as we choose to use LLV on a consistent basis, and then use MetaPWR to make it even better.
咁所以咧，大家我亦都建議大家咧，其實咧，大家去針對呢個新產品嘅時候咧，亦都唔好忘記咗咧，係每日都要去食呢個 LLV，因為佢哋咧真係一個相輔相成嘅作用，去令到你嘅身體運作得更加好。
The other thing to mention for overall health is what we call the 5 pillars of metabolic health.
我哋有講到咧，新陳代謝其實咧，可以講有5大嘅要素啦。
So these are key aspects, again, of helping our overall health. The one that we just talked about is really smart supplementation with LLV and MetaPWR.
頭先講到咧就係健康嘅飲食啦，包括啦我哋要有充足嘅營養啦，亦都咧有呢一個補充品咧去幫助到我哋身體。
But with that, to really get the overall benefit and strength of the supplementation is looking at the other areas in our lives and our lifestyle that is also going to be very important to really get us to have truly strong, truly good metabolic health.
咁單單只係飲食啦，亦都有其他唔同嘅因素咧，係會令到嘅我哋嘅人嘅身體咧係會健康嘅喎。
So as we, healthy eating, let's just talk healthy eating. It's extremely important. Now, obviously we have the MetaPWR Assist to help us with our carbohydrates to help that blood sugar, but we should still be focused on eating healthy. We don't use the MetaPWR Assist to make it so that we could just eat unhealthy. We should use it to help us to maintain good blood sugar while we're also choosing healthy foods to eat each day.
咁所以咧，其實咧，大家去服用呢一啲產品嘅時候咧，唔係俾一個藉口，大家咧去可以我食咗呢一個 assist 啦，咁我就可以咧瘋狂咁樣食呢個碳水化合物啊，或者好多煎炸油炸嘅食物啊，咁食係令到你會更加去健康，咁所以咧，你食乜嘢入個身體度咧，亦都係好緊要嘅。
And also daily movement, exercising. Again, there's so many different aspects of exercise that are important for our body. MetaPWR and even LLV aren't going to replace the need for good daily movement, exercise for overall health.
係啦，一個人健唔健康咧，除咗飲食之外啦，你嘅活動量啦，同埋咧你嘅人際關係咧，亦都對你身心咧嘅健康咧好緊要。
Also, healthy connections. There's so many studies out that are showing that for overall health longevity, healthy connections, good relationships with others is extremely important.
人與人嘅關係如果良好嘅時候咧，亦都對你嘅身體嗰個大家可以講啦，心理影響生理啦。咁所以咧，一個良好人際關係咧，對你嘅身體咧都係。
And the other one, stress management. Managing the stress that we have throughout the day is, again, extremely important. We need to find ways to manage that stress. If we don't, then it causes a lot of health issues.
咁亦都咧留意翻自己咧一啲壓力嘅管理啦。咁我相信如果即係大家食得健康啊，有做運動，亦都有好好同人嘅互動嘅時候咧，相應地其實咧你嘅壓力咧都可能會減少。
So with MetaPWR, we're using the power and the strength of science and technology to help with many things that we need to do in our overall health. It's just a piece and a part of the different aspects of overall health that we need to work to improve each day.
係啦，咁所以我哋提供嘅咧就依五大元素啦，有好多咧都係你嘅個人咧要去努力咁樣去經營啦。咁我哋咧就只可以係喺呢一個飲食上面係點樣去幫助大家。
All right, so we talked a lot about the product. Let's talk a little bit about some of the different aspects of that we're learning and different things from a business side, from a product use side. We have a great video we want to share that shows a little bit more about someone who has had good success.
咁我哋頭先講咗咁多產品上面嘅資料啦，咁啊都想同大家分享下喺由年會開始啦，有唔同嘅會員咧，亦都有服用咗呢一個產品嘅佢哋嘅經歷或者佢哋嘅感受係啲乜？咁我哋有一條片段係美國嘅一位會員，咁我哋想同大家分享下。
One of the first things I noticed was an increase in my mental clarity. As a single mom with 2 kids running a medical practice, brain fog is a real thing, and it's really difficult sometimes for me to switch gears in between patients and wearing my mom hat. And that's one of the big things that I have noticed during the time I've been on MetaPWR. That energy, that clarity and focus is sustained. 2 to 3 weeks in, people started making comments about my skin, like, your skin is glowing. I walked into this event and the teacher was like, "You're glowing today, Dr. Anderson," and I was like, MetaPWR. But those are things that I just didn't expect to happen. I feel like I've been fighting to get under the 200-pound marker for the last 3 years. I've played college basketball, I competed in pageants and fitness competitions, so I've seen my body in tip-top shape. I was kind of getting to the point where I thought, this is the new mom body. You're just going to have to live with it. You're not going to see those days again. You will never have an ab muscle again. In the first 30 days, I was able to release 14 pounds and got under the 200 mark, which I have not seen in 5 years. Feeling the energy, feeling the mental clarity, seeing the shift in the body, game changer.
Okay, what a great video, great testimonial of someone who's seen some incredible results with MetaPWR.
咁我哋頭先都睇到一個個案，就係一個好成功嘅例子啦，一個好年輕嘅媽媽醫生啦，經過5年之後服用咗呢一個 MetaPWR，而令到佢有翻佢想要嘅狀態。
And what I really liked about that video, it showed many aspects of transformation and change through MetaPWR. There's weight management, there was mental clarity, skin looking better. There are many different aspects of improvements that this lady found with MetaPWR.
唔單單係一樣嘢嘅成效啦，咁大家頭先睇片段我都見到，佢得着咗好多唔同喺身體方面嘅改善，例如佢嘅皮膚光彩咗啦，個體態好咗啦，亦都精神咗啦。咁而呢一切俾到佢開心嘅能源咧，就係個 MetaPWR。
Well, as I know you know, we launched MetaPWR a few months ago in the United States, and I wanted to find out what have we learned from those that are building a business with MetaPWR. What have they learned in the few months, well, 5 or 6 months, almost half a year now, since we launched MetaPWR in the United States?
咁隨住咧呢個產品亦都上市咗半年啦，咁我較早之前咧亦都有去了解過一啲用咗產品嘅一啲領袖們啦，佢哋對於食完呢個產品之後咧係有啲乜嘢嘅感受？
So this is Kesha. She's a U.S. Diamond in the United States, and I was directed to her because I said, who's doing well? Who is doing well with MetaPWR in the United States? And they said, Kesha. You got to talk to Kesha.
咁咧，我咧就去問啦，究竟我應該去揾邊個去 去了解好咧？咁大家都話啊，如果你喺美國嘅話，咁你一定要揾Kesha 啦。咁佢 Kesha 咧係一個好成功服用咗 MetaPWR 嘅一個例子嚟。
So I did. I called her and we talked for over an hour and we talked about the experience that she's had with MetaPWR. And I want to tell you, she loves the product. She loves everything about it. And she shared some key things and some learnings that I wanted to share with you as leaders in Hong Kong this evening.
咁我同佢咧傾咗個幾鐘啦，咁見到佢咧其實真係對呢一套產品咧係好興奮，亦都好開心見到呢隻產品嘅出現。咁喺當中咧，我同佢嘅談套入邊咧，咁其實佢有幾樣嘢咧，亦都想帶出咧，係俾同大家喺香港嘅會員。
So one of the first things that she talked about, and one of the things that we really set up MetaPWR, is that personal change, that personal journey that each of us will have with MetaPWR.
主要帶出咧就係每個人咧去服用咗呢一個 MetaPWR 嘅時候咧，其實都係一個個人咧去改善嘅旅程嚟嘅。咁而每一個人咧嗰個效果啦同反應咧都好不一樣。咁喺當中咧，我哋會咧睇到好多唔同嘅一啲回饋啦。
So one of the key things that she found and the learnings is, again, everyone's going to have their own experience with MetaPWR, and it can be in different ways. And for each person, there's not one thing to expect. There's multiple things that could happen as you're getting your metabolism healthier.
咁喺服用呢個 MetaPWR 入邊啦，其實咧按照每個人嘅身體狀況咧，佢帶俾你嘅體驗咧都會好不一樣嘅。
So here are some of the things that her and those that she's working with are experiencing, which is if you think of the science behind MetaPWR, this is what we should expect from getting our metabolism healthier.
咁呢一啲咧就係咧呢個去集合而嚟咧，有好多種唔同嘅一啲回饋啦，係帶到俾佢哋咧一個唔同嘅體驗。咁頭先我哋有講過一啲我哋科研入邊嘅一啲去支持啦。咁而你每個人去服用嘅時候咧，對你嘅改變咧亦都好唔同。
So one of the key things that can happen is weight management. Now, one thing I want to emphasize, MetaPWR is not a weight management program. It's a metabolism health program.
係啦，咁雖然咧大家見到啦，其中有一樣嘢咧就係體重管理可以控制到你嘅體重，咁但係咧我哋唔會當 MetaPWR 只單係針對體重嘅一個配方，佢係真正一個全面嘅新陳代謝配方。咁而以下嘅一啲回饋咧，其實你未必係只係得一或者兩樣，你可以咧其實有好多樣，係每一個人嘅體驗上面咧亦都唔同。
But what that does mean is as some get their metabolism healthier, they may lose weight. That is something that may happen for them in their experience with MetaPWR. It's not that it won't happen. It could, but everyone's experience is going to be a little bit different. Weight management is something that could happen and has happened for many people.
咁而呢個係因為你嘅新陳代謝好咗咧，而隨之而嚟咧嘅一啲好處嚟。咁體重管理咧，只不過係其中一個喺個別嘅人嘅身體上面咧呈現嘅一種東西。
But with that, you can see there's many other things that are, I would say, are also extremely exciting and important. Things like cognitive function, just thinking better, more focus, more energy.
咁咧，除咗咧體重管理會好咗之外咧，咁其他咧亦都係有更好嘅認知能力啦，個專注力好咗啦，亦都有好多話佢嘅energy 活力好咗啦，亦都感覺係個人係好咗。
And some people just say, I just feel better. I think often that's probably increased energy, but they say they feel better. Also look better. That obviously we have collagen, hyaluronic acid, many ingredients that are going to help people look better. So that's great to see that they think they're looking better and others are telling them they look better as well.
咁我人嘅感覺開心咗嘅時候咧，咁好多咧亦都會睇上去咧係靚咗啦，又容光煥發咗。咁當然我哋其實即係產品入邊有 collagen 啊等等啊呢啲成分，咁一定係對皮膚好。咁但係你個人精神咗、活力咗嘅時候咧，你自然咧就會可能係睇上去咧精神光彩咗。
In addition, we have things like sleep better, both the quantity and quality of sleep, which again extremely important for overall health, and also more motivation.
係啦，咁有啲人咧食咗嘅時候咧都會瞓得好啲咯。咁可能咧其實咧你嘅身體咧係好需要去休息嘅時候咧，咁咧自然咧 MetaPWR 令你咧就會係瞓得好咗。
And then she also talked of other things. There's many other ways that her and her customers and those that are experiencing MetaPWR are experiencing. So there's many different ways that you personally can experience a change and a transformation and benefit as you're getting your metabolism healthier.
咁隨住咧你去提升翻你嘅新陳代謝嘅時候咧，各樣嘢咧就會隨之而嚟。咁而按每一個人嘅體驗咧，咁可能咧得着咧有唔同嘅。咁但係大家咧即係好鼓勵大家咧去有唔同嘅朋友去試咗之後咧可以分享。
Now, one of the things she talked about again is called what I say build on the changes.
咁我哋咧即係首先咧其實有個過程啦，想大家分享啦。咁首先講咧就係點樣建立嗰個改變喺個基礎上。
So as you see, many people are feeling more energy. They're feeling they're just feeling better. They have more motivation. What we want is to take that better energy, that better motivation, and choose to do things that are going to help you get better health and more energy, as opposed to choosing things that will not help you have more energy.
當你喺新陳代謝改善咗嘅時候啦，例如可能你瞓得好咗，個人精神咗，咁而喺呢一個基礎上邊，你多咗精力嘅時候咧，你可以將呢一啲能量咧係再建立去其他嘅東西上邊，而作為一個循環。
So what do I mean by not choosing things to not have more energy? That's, oh, I feel better. I'm going to stay up more. I'm going to eat not as well as I should. I'm going to do things that aren't going to give you more energy. But instead, we want you to look at the 5 pillars that we just talked about, and we want you to choose to do those things because they're going to help your health and your energy improve.
咁頭先提到啦，基礎上面嘅改變，我哋唔係話你可能瞓得好咗啦，咁你繼續去捱夜，捱多啲嘢啦，或者去食啲唔健康嘅食物啦。咁想再同翻大家講就係嗰新陳代謝嗰5大嘅要素。咁喺你基礎上面咧，其實咧你點樣可以再去加強呢5大元素各方面嘅改變咧，就可以由呢一個新陳代謝嘅基礎上面再去打造。
We've heard many different testimonials of people who, as they're starting to feel better, they are choosing to do things that are good for them, whether that's going and walking more, going to the gym, choosing to eat better because they feel better and they want to eat better. They're not using food to try to get some energy, to get their blood sugar, to try to get some energy that way. But instead, their metabolism is getting better. They're wanting to be healthier and choose healthier options in their life.
咁往往咧，你新陳代謝好咗嘅時候咧，咁有啲人可能會做多咗運動，做多咗運動嘅時候咧，亦都對你嘅新陳代謝亦都有另外一個提升啦。咁喺一個循環嘅時候咧，咁多數嘅人咧都會隨住呢一個循環嘅改變咧，就會再更加健康。
And as leaders, that's important for you to understand, and for your customers to understand. This is a great way of really maximizing the metabolic health that we're going to get through MetaPWR. If we choose to do good, healthy activities and make better choices in our health, we're going to have even more health, and we're going to have those people want to stay on MetaPWR because it's just benefiting their overall health.
咁好咧，建議大家同你哋朋友分享嘅時候啦，咁以 MetaPWR 作為一個基礎上邊咧，其實咧點樣去再加強其他唔同方面咧，去提升佢哋整體嘅身體健康、新陳代謝。
Okay, so that's one aspect. Another thing that Kesha wanted me to she said this is important, is to realize that we need to give your body time to heal. We need to give it the different things that we have done to our metabolism over possibly many years are not going to heal right away. It's going to take some time to heal and to see some of the transformation.
係啦，咁當然我哋嘅產品係有成效啦，咁但係咧你嘅身體咧經歷咗咁多年嘅可能一啲唔好嘅習慣啊等等，服用咗 MetaPWR 嘅時候咧，其實咧好重要地就係你需要俾你身體咧有一段嘅時間去適應而去調整。
Now I've heard I've heard 1 week, 2 weeks I feel a difference, but I've also heard 30 days, 60 days. It sometimes will take time, and we need to understand for ourselves and for our customers, it may take some time to start seeing some changes, and we need to recognize that and to understand that's part of each person's personal experience with MetaPWR.
係啦，咁根據即係我哋頭先亦都講咗啦，雖然產品有提供咗一定嘅成效啦，咁但係每個人身體對佢嗰個轉變咧，需要嘅時間都唔同。有啲可能係1-2個禮拜就會見到成效啦，亦都有見到係有30天甚至係60天嘅時間咧，佢先至會有一個明顯嘅改變。咁但係其實係咪身體唔係做緊嘢咧？其實可能唔係，只不過你係真係要俾身體一啲時間。
So again, I think in setting the expectation of what MetaPWR can do, not only in the different aspects of improvements, but also the timing and how long that will take to see improvements. I think that's extremely important for you to understand the expectation and to help explain that to your customers.
咁所以呢1-2點咧，其實咧係好主要啦。我想同大家分享咧，亦都係俾你咧去同你嘅朋友分享，就喺個 MetaPWR 基礎上邊咧，佢點樣去作出更多身體其他5方面嘅調整啦，亦都咧需要俾自己咧或者你朋友每個朋友咧去改變嘅時間。
So another important thing that Kesha talked about is to share the results and the importance of testimonials. Not for people to want to continue on the program, as they are seeing the changes and they're sharing the changes that they're seeing, they get excited and they want to continue using MetaPWR to continue to see results. So having yourself and customers share testimonials is extremely important to continue to keep people on the MetaPWR program.
咁相信啦，我哋除咗有一啲數據嘅支持啦，咁相信咧每個人服用完之後咧，見到嘅成效咧，其實嗰個喜悅咧帶俾去分享咧，係先至係好緊要嘅一個東西，因為真真正正佢係體驗過呢一個產品嘅功效而分享出嚟嘅成果咧，咁相信大家咧都其實咧係會感受。
But not only that for keeping them on, but let me tell you a little bit about Kesha's story. And some things about her that I think will help you to see some success in your business with MetaPWR.
咁我哋咧亦都講翻啦 Kesha 呢個例子啦，咁希望咧呢一個例子亦都可以帶俾大家咧，如果係喺即係去講解呢一個 MetaPWR 嘅時候咧，有更好。
So when I talked to Kesha, she mentioned she's been with doTERRA for a long time. I think it was like 2010 is when she started with doTERRA. So she's been with doTERRA for a long time. But before the last convention, this last one where we launched MetaPWR, she said her motivation to continue with the business was not very strong. In fact, she said she almost didn't go to convention.
咁咧 Kesha 咧，其實咧佢係2010年 係加入我哋 doTERRA 啦。咁但係喺剛剛過去嗰年會之前咧，其實咧佢對呢一個事業咧亦都唔係有好大嘅推動力，甚至乎亦都未必想去參加呢個年會。
But fortunately for her, she decided to go. And so she came and she was introduced at convention to MetaPWR. And she said, I felt something different. I felt really, really good about MetaPWR and all of the science and everything that was shared about MetaPWR. And she goes, I came back really excited.
咁佢就係因為有參加咗年會啦，亦都俾 MetaPWR 新出呢一個產品咧，令佢眼前一亮。咁佢突然間咧就覺得呢一件事咧係一個好興奮嘅事。
She said she goes, I came back and I started educating myself. She started looking into the ingredients, into the products to really understand what MetaPWR was all about. And then she goes, then I started trying the MetaPWR. I didn't spend all my time educating, but I educated myself, and then I really started trying and getting on the MetaPWR system.
咁我Ken 咧，佢攞咗產品翻嚟嘅時候咧，佢都亦未必係第一時間去教育其他嘅朋友，佢只不過咧佢自己咧去研究呢啲產品啦，同埋即刻咧去體驗呢一個產品先。
So she goes, I got on MetaPWR and I got some family and some close friends on MetaPWR. And we started seeing some great results. We started seeing some real benefits from MetaPWR in different ways.
咁佢自己服用咗之後啦，咁當然亦都有好嘅效果啦。咁而開始咧就去分享俾佢啲朋友啊、屋企人啊，咁而亦都咧陸陸續續咧見到一啲好好嘅成效。
She said, I'm personally, she goes, I'm a pretty healthy person. I eat well, I exercise. But what I experienced with MetaPWR was more focus. I can definitely tell a difference in focus, and I love it. I love to have that additional focus.
咁咧，佢本身佢自己咧都係一個即係食得健康咧，亦都生活好健康嘅一個人。咁但係食咗 MetaPWR 之後咧，對佢嘅反應咧就係佢發覺佢自己更加有高度嘅專注力，咁而令佢咧係非常之興奮。
So she had an experience. She said her husband had a great experience. Her mom had a great experience. Many again of her family, her close family and friends started having these great experiences with MetaPWR.
咁所以隨之而嚟咧，咁佢嘅家人啊、老公啊、屋企人啊服用之後咧，一路接踵而嚟咧，有好多好嘅反應。
And just like what we experience with other doTERRA products, with the essential oils, as you have good experience with it, as you get to have that experience, you want to start sharing that experience with more and more people.
亦都好似咧，我哋咧doTERRA其他唔同精油嘅產品啦，咁大家都係用完之後咧，覺得用完好好啊，咁其實咧自己好嘅用得好嘅時候咧，都好忍唔住咧咁樣同大家去分享。
And that's where she's at right now. She is sharing the MetaPWR products, and it's just expanding further and further out. And people that have tried MetaPWR and having experiences are now wanting to do the same. They're also wanting to share MetaPWR with other people as well.
咁咧，好似個浪咁樣啦，佢開出去嘅時候咧，有好多翻嚟嘅時候咧，跟住一路再去散去出去咧，有更多嘅人咧係去體驗呢一個 MetaPWR，而亦都有好多好嘅。
So I mentioned I talked to her for about an hour, but also the next night she invited me to listen to a Zoom call that was about testimonials of MetaPWR.
咁咧，我同佢咧去傾談嗰個幾鐘嗰日之後咧，咁咧 Kesha 咧其實咧第二晚咧就有一個 Zoom 嘅會議咧，亦都係咧講關於 testimonial 就邀請你講我參加。
In this call, it wasn't about the science of the products or talking about that. It was literally just testimonial after testimonial after testimonial, over an hour of different people sharing their experience with MetaPWR.
咁我咧參與其中嘅時候咧，整呢一個幾兩個鐘嘅過程入邊咧，完全咧係冇提及過一啲科學啊等等啊產品嘅資料啊成。其實咧成個幾兩個鐘咧，都係不斷一個接一個嘅 testimonial 咧，去分享佢哋嘅體驗。
And for her, again, that just showed to her the power of like I said, doTERRA. That's how we are able to really be successful with the oils, with other products, with now MetaPWR, is to share that experience and help people to want to then also try it and have a similar experience.
所以咁好嘅東西，我哋其實好希望大家咧係去好似 Kesha 咁樣咧，去分享出去，讓更多嘅人咧知道呢佢嘅好處。
So I would say that is a key important piece of being successful with MetaPWR, is to get on the product yourself, family, friends, find those great results, and then work to share those results. Definitely share the science, understand the science for yourself and help others. But the key is to help them see the great experience that they can have with MetaPWR in getting their metabolism healthy.
亦都好似Kesha 咁樣啦，如果喺 MetaPWR 做到咁樣嘅成功咧，當然自己要去體驗啦，亦都對個產品有一定嘅認識啦，咁而去分享出去嘅時候咧，咁主要就係不斷嘅回饋嘅時候咧，令更多嘅人咧可以體驗到嗰個產品嘅味道。
So again, great experience with Kesha. And like I said, she loves the product. She loves MetaPWR. She's gone from not very motivated to extremely motivated, very happy. Again, seeing great results. And I know that similar thing can happen in Hong Kong. As you're trying the product, getting on the system, using the power of MetaPWR, choosing to do healthier activities, you and others are going to see great results.
咁好似 Kesha 咁樣啦，由一個唔係咁motivate 嘅一個人啦，咁去到見識到呢一個 MetaPWR 嘅威力嘅時候咧，咁咧漸漸地去分享嘅時候咧，就形成呢一個力量喺度。咁我相信咧喺呢一個基礎上邊咧，好似 Kesha 咁樣，亦都配合到佢各個健康嘅生活層面啦，咁咧令到嗰個新陳代謝亦都好咗嘅時候咧，咁亦都有咁多人嘅分享嘅時候咧，係可以係真係好似做到佢咁樣係去成功。咁我亦都希望咧見到香港嘅會員啦，亦都同人哋好似 Kesha 咁樣咧，可以做到咁樣。
All right. So again, we talked product. We talked some aspects of learning of how to be successful with it. We've had some questions that come up, and we wanted to take. We have about 10 minutes or so to talk about some questions that have been shared, and kind of go over some aspects of MetaPWR. So let's take a look at the first question. So the first one.
Okay. 咁係啦，我哋仲有大概10分鐘嘅時間啦，都唔想阻大家嘅時間。咁我哋好gather 咗一啲之前大家有問過嘅一啲問題，可以去同大家了解。
Okay, the first question is, there are many NAD plus products in the market. Should I use NAD plus instead of NMN?
係啦，咁有一啲朋友啦就講坊間其實都有啲 NAD plus 嘅產品嘅，咁我其實應該係直接去服用 NAD plus 啦，定係食 NMN 咧？
Okay, so it's true. What we're trying to get into our bodies is NAD plus. That is what is helping the metabolic system operate correctly. We have high levels when we're young. When we turn around 25, the levels start going down. So yes, NAD plus is what we want to get into our bodies.
冇錯嘅 ，NAD plus 咧正正係我哋身體需要嘅東西。而我哋每個人咧，隨住個年紀咧，去到25歲啦，我哋 NAD plus 咧亦都會去大幅咁樣去減低嘅。咁所以咧係NAD plus 係我哋係需要喺我哋身體入邊。咁但係唔係直接食 NAD plus？
Yeah, so but the problem is when we directly take as a supplement NAD plus, it gets broken down into our stomach. It doesn't get into our bodies because it breaks down and is not able to be absorbed.
常如果你係直接咧去服用 NAD+ 嘅時候咧，佢因為佢嘅分子嘅造成咧，好多時咧大部分咧已經會喺你嘅胃啦或者腸道嗰度分解咗，咁而令到咧你嘅身體根本其實就吸收唔到呢個 NAD+。
So the science is very clear that instead of the NAD plus directly, that we find what are called precursors like NMN that can be absorbed into the body, and then the body creates NAD plus within the cells.
咁所以點解我哋要服用 NMN 咧？就係 NMN 就好似一架運輸車咁樣，將 NAD+ 好穩定咁樣送到去我哋嘅身體入邊，而令到我哋嘅身體將佢自己轉化成 NAD+ 嚟令到個身體個細胞去吸收。
So again, you may see some products with NAD plus, but really, again, the science is very, very strong to show NMN is what you should. There are some that use NR, which is another precursor or something that can be converted into the body into NAD plus. But we feel very strong about the science behind NMN and its ability to be absorbed and converted into NAD plus in the cells.
所以根據以上啦，咁我哋其實好有信心咧，就係我哋嘅 NMN 咧，其實真係可以將佢俾你服用之後咧，演變成你所需嘅 NAD+ 去保護你嘅身體。
Okay, so hopefully it helped answer that question. Let's go to the next.
咁我哋希望解答咗呢個朋友嘅問題啦。咁下一條問題。
So how much NMN can you take per day? And again, it's very looking at the science. There is a lot of science with NMN, and it shows you can take up to 500 milligrams a day and be safe. We're at our dosage per packet. I think we're at 250 milligrams. So we are well within the safe area and limit on the amount of NMN you can take per day.
咁其實咧NMN 咧嗰個安全使用嘅份量每日應該係幾多咧？咁喺我哋見到一啲日本嘅小組研究入邊啦，咁佢哋係有臨床嘅研究，而服用咧每個人咧大概係500毫克嘅呢個 NMN 咧係絕對安全嘅。咁而嗰個 range 咧大概就係250至到500呢個劑量。咁所以我哋嘅 NMN 每一包咧亦都包含咗250毫克嘅 NMN。係絕對安全俾每個人去服用嘅。
And we do feel good about that dosage amount. We feel it's a good amount. Our scientists did a very limited preclinical study. They tested 4 people to see at 200 milligrams of NMN, and they saw within 2 weeks a 20% increase in NAD plus within their system.
咁我哋亦都有之前做嗰個好少嘅臨床測試啦，就有真係好少嘅，有4個人，咁咧佢哋咧就每日服用咗250毫克 daily 啦，咁喺短嘅2個禮拜入邊咧，就見到佢哋有20% 提升咗佢哋個 NAD+。
Okay, another question is about in the advantage there's a little black flecks or little dots, and what that is actually we have an ingredient called NADH that again can be difficult to absorb because it breaks down into the system. So we have it in a chlorophyll structure to keep it and help it to be stable and get through our digestive system.
係啦，咁大家可能咧喺服用一個advantage 嘅時候咧，倒出嚟嘅時候都可能會見到一啲嘅黑色點嘅東西啊，係啲乜嘢嚟嘅咧？咁其實咧，嗰啲係我哋加上去嘅肉素嚟，咁主要咧係愛嚟咧穩定呢個 NADH 嘅喺消化嘅時候咧可以更加穩定去吸收。
So the chlorophyll that comes from plants, and again that's just showing where you're using top level science to really create a product that is going to be most beneficial. We're not just putting NADH in there, but we want it in a format that we know is going to be able to get into our bodies, be available for our bodies to use.
咁我哋咧每推出一隻產品咧，都會考慮到即係大家去服用嘅時候點樣更加係去順暢啦，同埋吸收。咁所以咧點解咧我哋亦都會加咗呢啲成分入邊，喺整體上邊咧令到嗰個產品咧更加有成效大。
So there's been some questions about the value of specifically Advantage. You know, there's a lot of other NMN products in particular out there on the market. There's been questions about what's the value of doTERRA compared to other NMN products on the market in Hong Kong.
咁我相信咧喺香港啦，咁亦都知道咧，市面上有好多而家都好 hit 嘅 NMN 產品，咁好多唔同種類選擇，咁大家依度咧都有少少嘅分析啦，讓大家去了解到唔同 NMN 嘅產品佢嘅優點喺邊度，而我哋呢一個 advantage 針對新陳代謝配方嘅 advantage 係嗰個 NMN 係有啲乜嘢嘅？
As you can see, again, there are NMN is a cutting edge ingredient, so there are others out there. But as you see that comparison, there's some that have a few things that we have an advantage, but not nearly the full breadth of ingredients that you see in doTERRA Advantage.
咁大家咧其實可以係睇到咧喺個表上邊啦，咁唔同嘅 NMN 產品佢都包含咗唔同嘅成分。咁而當中其實咧係一啲好身體利用到 NMN 可以轉化做NAD+ 嘅時候咧，有一啲好 key 嘅一啲成分咧係需要有喺入邊。咁而我哋睇到咧喺芸芸嘅一啲產品呢啲例子上面咧，有啲有亦都有啲冇。咁所以咧，大家喺去分別一啲 NMN 嘅時候咧，咁就會睇到佢嘅分別。
I think that as if you remember at the beginning, we talked that doTERRA Advantage isn't just one thing. It's not just an NMN product. It's not just a collagen product either, which are two very important aspects of health and are very popular out in with competitors. But instead, it's a full metabolic health product.
咁我哋推出呢一個 advantage 嘅時候咧，唔單只係針對 NMN 呢一個成分，咁大家睇到咧，其實咧我哋嘅 advantage 咧係包含咗好多唔同嘅成分，嗰、個成個配方入邊咧係針對整體我哋嘅新陳代謝去調配，而 NMN 咧只不過係佢其中一個對應嘅作用嚟，咁所以我哋嘅 advantage 咧係比起坊間嘅只係攞 NMN 出嚟去做賣點嘅一個產品咧，係包括咗好多更加好嘅嘢。
So just to quickly go through again some of these key aspects of Advantage, we have a natural form of NMN. We have resveratrol, which has great science to show that it benefits the metabolic metabolism of our health of our bodies, especially in its work in conjunction with NMN.
係啦，咁有一啲 key 嘅成分啦，我哋想去 highlight 啦，咁包括咧我哋係有個天然嘅無酵素啦，咁亦都咧有呢個白藜蘆醇呢一樣嘢咧，係亦都係喺科研上邊咧證實佢係同 NMN 係緊密咁樣去運作咧，先至會有嗰個效果。
The vitamin C, the MetaPWR blend of essential oils, which again, no one else has that great benefit of that. Marine collagen, we talked about that, how strong that is and how it's a better form of collagen than anything out there. Plus, additional, we have so many other ingredients that it is, again, a full metabolic product to help our metabolism be healthier in many different aspects.
係啦，咁喺呢一個盒入邊咧，已經包括咗種對新陳代謝好各方面都有提升嘅一啲成分喺入邊。咁當中包括就係 NMN 啦，我哋嘅膠原蛋白啦，有各種唔同嘅萃取物啦 ，NADH 啦，玻尿酸啦，等，有好多唔同嘅嘢咧，夾雜咗喺呢一個產品。
So another quick question. I know we're running a little bit later, but a quick question. Why do I see weight gain when I use NMN or Advantage? Everyone's going to have different response to MetaPWR in general, whether that's the advantage, the assist, the overall system. And so there's different things that can be happening. You might be gaining muscle, which weighs more than fat. You might be just changing the composition of your body, which can be actually a good, healthy thing.
咁有啲人就話哦，點解我服用咗之後唔係瘦咗，反而係可能會重咗咧？咁其實咧喺服用呢一套系列嘅產品嘅時候咧，我哋係講緊整體嘅新陳代謝，咁唔單只係針對一個體重嘅一個數字上邊，咁而整體上面對你嘅身體嘅反應作用咧，可能有唔同嘅一啲去呈現嘅方面嘅，咁而你可能如果其實有一部分嘅人，如果佢係可能係個體重冇減少，亦都有機會係因為佢新陳代謝好咗，而佢嘅肌肉係增加咗嘅時候咧，咁咧負負得正嘅時候咧，佢咧就可能係因為肌肉重咗，咁而但係脂肪減少咗，咁令到嗰個數字上面咧係冇改變。
So I would say for this, you know, as we talked about, be patient, look to see for the good positive results, trust in the MetaPWR system, in choosing healthy habits, and I'm sure with time you will see the great benefits from that. And that weight gain may change. It may actually be a good thing as you are again changing potentially the composition of your body and getting more muscle, which actually is really healthy for you.
咁所以其實咧，我哋要整體咧睇翻身體去吸收咗 MetaPWR 之後咧，喺佢整個身體嘅作用上面咧，有唔同層次嘅一啲合成，去令到你嘅身體係方方面面咧有所改善。咁所以我哋係以一個整體同埋真係需要一個俾個身體一段時間咧，去作出佢嘅調適同埋改變，咁你先至可以見到。
Questions about sleeping with NMN. With it again, different people are going to have different, I guess, changes within their body. Some may have some different things where it's detoxifying. It may cause some temporary, I would say, disruptions maybe in sleep. Again, have patience with it. Look to see the benefits of your metabolism getting healthier. And in the meantime, I would say use Serenity, other ways to help with sleep. But I would imagine that over time, you're going to see some benefits with your sleep. You're going to see improvements with your sleep over time as you help get your metabolism better.
係啦，咁所以因應唔同人嘅狀況啦，咁有啲人可能其實係服用咗呢個 NMN 嘅時候啦，咁可能係因為身體需要你去休息一個警號俾你啦，咁所以咧令到你身體咧係隨之而嚟更加係咧去係想去入睡而作出呢一個可能係一啲排毒嘅現象。咁而有啲人咧可能未必係需要去做身體需要呢一個部分嘅時候咧，咁可能反而係令到佢係更加精神咗啦，咁咧就可能咧嗰個睡眠冇咁好。咁所以係視乎大家食咗去留意翻，亦都利用呢啲去服用嘅時間，去了解身體其實咧對佢嘅需要係乜嘢，而去調教你去服用嘅時間。
Well, I think we're about done this evening. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to be here in Hong Kong. Been a pleasure to be with you. Thank you for your attention. This is an incredible product. Again, we're seeing some great results in the markets that have launched it in the United States and actually around the world. As those who have purchased MetaPWR from the United States, they're seeing great things, and I know in Hong Kong, I think they're seeing things already with those that have tried MetaPWR. We're really excited to be launching it soon. We want to get you as leaders prepared, and so that we're having these trainings. As you're working through MetaPWR, if you're getting questions, please work with us. We want to be able to answer questions that you and your customers have. We want you to feel confident in MetaPWR. and really see great results. So again, thank you so much for sharing this evening with us. I'm very excited for the future with MetaPWR at doTERRA.
係啦，咁Jason 咧，好再次多謝大家啦。咁有呢一個機會咧，同大家分享呢一個產品嘅一啲資料。咁亦都好興奮啦。香港亦都將會係上市呢個產品。喺過往呢一個半年入邊咧，我哋咧亦都係聽到好多唔同咗呢一個產品嘅一啲好嘅例子啦。咁相信咧，亦都咧喺香港咧，慢慢咁樣咧已經有好多人去分享緊。咁喺呢一度啦，咁我哋都好期待啦呢一個上市嘅來臨啦。咁亦都好多謝大家嘅時間去分享。咁而希望藉住呢一個training 啦，咁可以令到各位領袖咧更加好去了解到呢個產品，同埋咧點樣去對呢一個產品咧更有信心地咧去分享俾有需要MetaPWR 可以幫助。Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, everyone.
Some questions from offline. They are just asking because so many supplements is having to take it. So how effective to take the MetaPWR, Terrazyme, PBSs? And let me check. Yes.
Okay. There are a lot of different products. I know. I would say you know focus on the core first, LLV, and then look for MetaPWR with that. Those are kind of the core aspects of health. LLV will always be the core. So if it's with you or your customers, focus on LLV. Get that. Make sure you get that foundation very strong. Then there's the benefits of we have a lot of great products. And you know what? We're going to have even more. We have more options for you and for your customers to choose from. So yes, we do have some other great ones like what was the what's Terrazyme? Yes. Look to see your needs. Get the foundation strong, make sure you're consistent with LLV, and then look to see the different needs that you might have. We obviously don't want to overwhelm you or your customers, but we do feel, I think, strongly about getting that core, and then look to see the need for the other products as well.
好多謝大家嘅問題啦。咁好似我頭先有分享過啦。咁喺一個金字塔入邊，我建議大家其實咧最基礎咧就係一定要有一個服用一個 LLV 先嘅。咁如果對於新嘅朋友咧嚟去同新嘅朋友去分享嘅時候咧，咁我係建議要做到最基礎嘅有 LLV 先啦。咁跟住再去服用我哋嘅 MetaPWR 啦。咁而當然我哋有好多林種好多唔同功效嘅產品。咁一開始嘅時候可以唔使咁貪心住，但係基礎要打好先。咁所以咧係食咗 LV 啦 MetaPWR 啦，咁再跟住隨之而嚟。根據佢個人服用咗之後一啲所需，咁咧再去加上去，例如我哋一啲 PBSs 啦，同埋我哋 Terrazyme 啦，亦都可以隨之去加上。希望答到大家嘅問題。
因為呢個朋友就係話多數嘅一 day 裏面咧，邊個時間食，即係個分佈會比較好啲。
What time of the day?
Yes.
I actually got that. That's okay. Okay, so part of the day. LLV, again, that's your core. And you know, often we say the morning and evening, right? We have the two. The others, MetaPWR, there is, you know, with Assist, it's with the meal. So if you want the benefit, you should have it with the meal because it's going to help with the carbohydrate, reducing the absorption of carbohydrates into the body.
咁如果係講緊我哋打好基礎個 LV 啦，咁我哋通常咧都會建議係早晚啦，咁樣分2次去服用我哋 每一日嗰個劑量嘅。咁而講到MetaPWR 啦，咁例如未必可能喺時間上邊係去講，例如assist 咁樣啦，咁佢係跟住你嗰份餐去食嘅。咁如果你係覺得你嗰日係會食有好多嘅碳水化合物啦，或者係甚至一啲總之有碳水化合物嘅餐啦，其實咧你都可以咧係隨餐去服用呢一個 assist 嘅。
Okay, then from there, that's the Advantage. So Advantage doesn't have necessarily a perfect time of the day, other than one, you want to make sure that you're taking it. So whatever is going to be best in taking it. But there's also, if it makes you feel more energy, I'd recommend it in the morning, early in the day, so that because it's going to give you the energy of the day. If it makes you feel more tired, like some people are, take it in the evening so that you're going to sleep. It's going to help you sleep. Different people react differently, especially with Advantage. So find the right time to take Advantage.
好啦，咁我哋講 advantage 啦。咁 advantage 咧，其實冇一個特定嘅時間咧去食。咁總之你要 make sure 你每一日有食到就已經 OK 㗎啦。咁而好似頭先講啦，有啲你要你食咗之後，可能體驗下佢對你自身體嘅反應啦。有啲人可能食完嘅時候咧，佢係精力突然間即係會好充沛嘅。咁我哋就會建議你一朝早就開始去食，咁令你咧嗰日咧就精力充沛。如果有啲人咧食咗咧嘅時候咧，其實咧佢係會攰或者係想瞓嘅咧，咁我哋咧就建議不如你晚間去食。咁你食完之後咧，其實咧就會一個好好嘅覺可以瞓覺。
Yeah, and then I think with the other products, I think a lot of times it's what you need, what you need, and when you're going to take it. Take it the time that you feel that you'll remember to take it. Oftentimes that's first thing in the morning, but find the right time of the day for you. So that's consistency. There's consistency, and really in any of the products, the more consistent you are, the better the benefit's going to be with each of the products.
咁係啦，視乎你身體對每個產品咧，其實佢嗰個反應係點樣咧，而你一段時間嘅時候可以將佢嘅去服用嘅時間去自己去調適嘅。咁而最緊要嘅嗰樣嘢咧，就係要係去keep 住每一日去服用啦。咁呢一個先至咧，係因為每一日去keep 住去食嘅時候咧，你先至可以得到最大嘅效益而最大顯著嘅功效。
Now, one thing I do want to, I just learned this. I was actually this last week in Taiwan. We were launching Advantage and the oil in Taiwan, and this came up as something I learned with Terrazyme. Terrazyme are enzymes that help with the absorption of different macronutrients. One of them being carbohydrates.
我啱啱前嗰2日啦，就喺台灣嗰個發佈會度翻過嚟。咁而其實佢哋嗰邊咧，亦都係啱啱發布咗呢一個 Advantage 同埋呢一個MetaPWR 呢個複方嘅。咁而當中咧亦都有提及過Terrazyme 啦，酵素呢樣嘢咧，其實咧對去服用咗之後咧，對身體去呢一個分解同埋吸收呢一個碳水化合物咧都好大。
So what I learned is with Terrazyme and Assist, you need to take them at different times. And the reason is Terrazyme has an enzyme that helps with the absorption of carbohydrates. Assist cancels out that enzyme. So if you take them at the same time, you're going to cancel each other out.
我想提一提大家啦。咁如果即係又係想食呢個 Terrazyme 或者亦都需要食 Assist 嘅咧，咁我哋建議咧係將佢呢個產品咧係分開一段時間去食。咁正因為咧 Terrazyme 咧佢個酵素咧係幫你個身體去吸收呢個碳水化合物嘅一啲能量。咁而 Assist 咧係去阻止你去吸收呢一啲碳水化合物變成呢一個葡萄糖。咁所以你將佢哋一齊同時間去食嘅時候咧，就會將兩邊嘅效用抵消咗。係啦，咁就食咗等於冇食嘅。咁所以咧，我哋係好建議咧，你係要食嘅話咧，其實你哋去分開呢一個產品去食咁樣。
Yeah. So again, so something learned is that understanding how some of the products interact with one another. Thought that was a good learning. It means Terrazyme is it's great. It's getting enzymes to help in breaking down our macronutrients so they're better absorbed, which is a great thing, very important. But again, as we're using now Assist, we just want to make sure that we're using those two products at the right time.
咁所以唔同嘅 supplement 佢有唔同嘅功效啦。咁所以就我哋一路過程入邊咧，其實都有好多唔同嘅問題啊，都值得我哋去即係同大家去分享。咁亦都好歡迎大家，即係如果即係有其他唔同嘅一啲想知多啲嘅東西，我之後有時間即係會有機會再同大家分享嘅。
Okay.
Thank you.
We're good?
Okay. So at the end, 我想最後咧就即係多謝 Jason 之餘啦，咁即係大家亦都參與咗我哋呢個產品喺香港真正面世之前嘅一個training， 咁希望咧入邊嘅內容咧可以幫助到大家。咁而另外除咗如果你參加完呢兩個 training， 其實可能有啲嘢都可能想即係溫故知新啊，或者去重溫啊。咁我哋其實咧喺我哋個官方網上邊咧，亦都有兩個關於 MetaPWR 咧呢一個產品嘅一啲網上嘅 video 形式嘅 course。咁大家不妨咧亦都去 sign up， 亦都係免費嘅。咁佢嘅 video 入邊咧，亦都係有中文字幕嘅翻譯。咁方便大家咧隨時其實咧想知多啲，或者係再真正睇清楚啲嘅時候咧，亦都可以去上我哋一個官網嗰度咧，去睇翻呢一啲嘅課程，咁去俾大家可以隨時揾，亦都可以有啲資料可以 download 翻落嚟睇啦。咁即係隨時都可以。咁有需要其他即係想知多啲或者資料嘅，咁可以隨時揾我哋去幫手嘅。咁希望呢一兩堂課堂可以令大家為一流咯。好，
唔該晒你哋。
你終於可以放工啦！我想問佢今朝咧係一朝早咧 ，Jason flying to Hong Kong in the morning, and then now it's I think around 12 hours already in Hong Kong in our office. Thank you so much for the time. We appreciate your support and also from your team. We're looking forward for the MetaPWR launch in Hong Kong.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it as well. Very, very excited for everyone in Hong Kong. It's going to be great.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.